Hello everyone, welcome to RNG University. Today we're opening our last few double Masters Collectors booster. So Wizard told me that they will send me a replacement for the Etched Foil Anguish Unmaking. So that's great news. I'm not really that sad about opening them, but I still hope I don't get that many. Alright, and but you know, unfortunately that does mean I have to open all of the collector boxes, which is what I will do. Alright, so today I'm going to open 2 of them, and next time I'll open the other 2. So here is 2 boxes open at once. Alright, this is going to be fun. So the collector booster boxes have some incredible values in them, outside of the Etched Foil, of course, outside of those all of those Anguish that we'll be getting. It's really unfortunate that clearly these boxes are not meant for 4 booster packs. As whenever I open the booster packs, they're always laid out like this. So that means that one of the booster packs kind of fell under, which means that this is meant to be able to hold more, but it doesn't. All right, so if we look at exactly how the collector boxes are held, obviously they designed it to hold 6 boosters total, 3 here, 3 here. But then they decided to cut some out because hey, why would they give us extra values, right? But you know. At the very least, they're okay with, you know, getting us a return on the Anguish. So that's good. I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit so I don't know which box came from what. You know, build up the surprise a little. Alright, so now the Anguishes are mixed. I don't know where the Anguishes are because I don't care that much anymore now that they're willing to give me basically a second chance. So I'm going to open these right now. Let's see what we get. Starting with Fiery Fall. Spell Pierce, Disfigure, Ground Assault, Jeskai Elder, Sprouting Sparax, Terminate, Simic Growth Chamber, Ungrowth. All right, I'm going to go put those over there. Coiling Oracle, Blood Artist, amazing card. All right, so these are our Borderless. And then we got Alicia of the Infinite. That's our rare. I'm going to try to label them or position them a little bit better. All right, so here's our rare foil. And then we got Aether Veil. That is amazing borderless card. Of course, the Anguish, you know, we're gonna get it. All right, borderless Forbidden Orchard. That's a very nice card. Unfortunately, it's not as cool as what it used to be, but hey, Forbidden Orchard is, you know, mana fixing is always good. All right, so that's borderless. I'm gonna put them over here and token. All right, so that's 1 Anguish down. I'm not expecting to get a lot of Anguishes. Honestly, I'm not that surprised. But it's unfortunate. I do recommend, you know, people not to buy any more collector boxes just because of this issue. If you care about the Etched Foil, if you don't, you know, if you're here for the texture foil, then you know, you take it or leave it. All right, so here's you know, borderless cards, some good cards, nothing too crazy, but Duskhour, I think it's still worth like $1, maybe 50 cents on the open market. I would recommend getting the 4 borderless right now. They're kind of beaten up in the market, so they're not worth too much. Monastery Mentor. That's our mythic of the box so far. It's not that good. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. Maybe in modern, I don't even see it being played that much in modern. I don't think it's Pioneer legal, so it's nothing. We got Grim Flare. That's Richard King Ferguson. The crazy art, very cool looking art and very cool looking card. I guess. Not going to be played that much. Here, watch this. Anguish. Oh, how did I know that? It's as though I had some Anguish crystal ball. All right, so, and then we got Supreme Verdict. That's very supreme of us. And Elemental token, rather. So that's 2 packs down. We're making good pace here. Our 3rd pack, we got Is It Charm. And a bunch of commons. Blood Artist. Cool card. Crazy art for the new set. I'm loving the new art. Just having new art and, you know, blood art is really nice. Mentor the Meek, no new art. Kind of unfortunate. Mentor the Meek is also a pretty good card. We got Secret Away Borderless, Azor's Chancery, and Unearth. Nothing too crazy here. And then we got a Flicker Wisp foil, borderless. Oh, a Phyrexian Altar. Now that is a amazing card. It used to be $90. Then it dropped down to like 30 or 40 right now. I don't think it's gonna hold. I think it's gonna go back up to 90. This is a really good card. You can't reprint Phyrexian Altar to the ground because the ability is insane. So I don't see that many reprints for Phyrexian Altar. It's gonna go back up. And then we have Alindra the Dusk Rose. Amazing art. It's just these arts are insanely good. It reminds me of the old Berserk manga. It's very difficult to see what's even going on unless you squint and really focus on each part. That's what we love about these art, anyways. All right, and then we got, oh my god, hey look, not Anguish. That must be from the other box, which means hey, one of these boxes is not full of Anguish. One of these things not like the other. All right, Cratador, Ghost Chain, or Ghost Chieftain, rather. I think this is one of my first Commander General. Back in the days, when I bought one of those Commander booster boxes. Fun time. Oh, and then we got a, I'm going to put the edge right here. We got a Grand Arbiter Augustine the 4th. That name's really long. Right? Online, they just call it Gavi. Broken card, honestly, broken commander. Everybody will hate you if you play it, though. So, you know, I don't recommend using this as your commander. People are going to hate you for playing this guy. It's just so annoying. No one likes stacks, honestly. Now, everyone loves playing stacks because you're like the mean guy keeping everybody down the table. But no one likes playing against stacks because then you can't play your deck. All right, we got Grapple with the Pass. I think Wizards grappling with the Pass right now. Trying to figure out what they can do. Oh, a Shadowborn Apostle. This card is amazingly held its value, especially foil. The foil market is crazy because you can have like 99 of this in your EDH. So, I mean, obviously you shouldn't, but you can. So, it is of significant value. Nothing too crazy, but it's not free. It's not a penny either. Here's a Burning Tree Emissary. Like I said, it's my favorite borderless card in the common and uncommon slot. It's a mouthful, but hey, I just think it's a very cool art, especially in foil. Wall of Omen, Quasi, the Free Kai, and then that Burning Tree Emissary again. I said that was my favorite. They're giving it to me. I'm happy about that. All right, we got Conqueror's Flail. I don't know, nothing too crazy to say about that. It used to be a very good card. I don't see it play that much anymore. So that's it. Vidalcan's Ori, I think that it is a lot of people's kind of underappreciated card. I think Vidalcan Ori should be in almost every commander deck. It's 4 mana, make your card flash, so you can respond by playing your commander at the end of the turn before you, so you can do a lot of things on your turn, and your commander kind of has pseudo haste that way. It's pretty good. And you know, you can make a slot for making your commanders flash, if that's just the only tech. But there's a lot of other tech you can go with this. It's just an awesome card all around. And of course, my favorite card of the set, Anguished Unmaking. They know that I like this so much, they gave me like 13 of these. So, there's another one. Maybe like 19 of these. I lost count. All right, and then we got Grinflayer again, this time foil. All right, I'm collecting all of the Richard King Ferguson's art, so that's cool. It's difficult to even like make out what is in all of these. Or is it a Colgan Axe? Is that a skull on his? I don't even know what that is. I think that's his pants. All right, it's too many things to figure out, so I'm not gonna try to do that on stream. And we got an Elemental and a Soldier. This Soldier's actually really nice looking. Unfortunately, not centered well. None of these tokens are centered well, and that's something that, you know, if I had any sort of connection with Wizard, I would tell them about that. That's one of my biggest gripes since maybe New Capana, maybe even Kamigawa. Is just, you know, people like tokens. People want to put tokens in their sideboard deck slash, you know, side compartment of their deck, but it feels really bad to put in a non-center card like that. Scour, Young Powermancer, Foil Seeker of the Way, Azorius Chancery. Cool cards all around. Nothing too crazy though. Planner Bridge. I recently thought about putting this card in a few of my artifact decks, and I also think this is kind of underappreciated. It's not crazy. It's not that good of a card because it costs 6, the ability costs 8. It's overcosted, but its ability is to put a permanent onto the board, right? So if you think about it that way, you can somehow cheat the mana cost or make it just slightly less. You can cheat out Omnipotence, and then you win game. So there's another way to do that. It's not entirely terrible. And then we got City of BRS. Very, very cool card. And the art is amazing too. I hope I get a foil borderless version of this. And Anguished Unmaking. So, yeah, I never heard this card before. Let's see what it does. Exile target non-land permanent and you lose 3 life. Why would you want to lose 3 life? That's, you know, the point of the game is not to lose, and losing life makes you lose. So you should never run this card ever. And we got Privileged Position. All right, that's a cool foil borderless if we haven't gotten one already. We have one now, but I'm pretty sure I have some. And a Sapling, Eldrazi, Scion, not centered again. All right, so we got foil Anguished Unmaking and one that's not Anguish. Hopefully that would mean that the rest are foil. 4 Anguish. That means all of the rest are not Anguish. One can hope. We got Thrive, Grapple with the Past, Brindle something, Stagger Shot something. All right, here's our Borderless. We got Unearth. We got Mentor of the Meek. I guess we did get a new art from Mentor. It's just in the Borderless. Is it Boilerwork or is it Basilica? A small note on these foil Borderless bounce lands. I think there's a very niche market that wants them. I really think that it's a really good card for like a budget deck, for a deck that you're not going crazy expensive on. It's a cool land because it kind of counts as 2 lands when you play them, right? So being foil, Borderless, the art's amazing, and the card itself isn't useless. That means it's going to find a market. And of course, the useless card of the set, Sensei's Divining Top. I don't think anyone ever plays this. I remember when it first came out on Kamigawa, no one wanted it, so I had like 4 or 5 of them. It was an uncommon, and a bunch of mine was just like damaged or, heavily played. And I even had a foil one back then. I kind of just tossed in a drawer somewhere. No one ever plays with this card, ever. All right, and then we got Bloom Tender. That's a cool card. You get mana, all around good. I don't know what happened. Here's our 5th Anguish, so I guess the stats were wrong. Even if you didn't get all Anguish in a box, you could still get Anguish in your box, like more than... I don't even know what to say. So we got 5 Anguishes out of 2 boxes so far. We got 1,000 Year Storm, that's a foil Borderless. Unrelated note, this is an amazing art. Just look at it. Funny story about this, I think I saw something like this once when I was in Utah. Just watching I was hiking the national park, and I saw a rainfall like miles away on another mountain, and it kind of looked like that. It was just a downpour of a deluge of another rainstorm. It's amazing to see from afar because you can just see that little oval ring coming down. It was fun. All right, we got Monastery Swiss Sphere. Nothing too crazy here. So those are... No one really cared about a pile. And then we got Monastery Swiss Sphere again. Bloodbraid Elf. Foil Lightning Bolt. This is gonna be something. It's not nothing, right? These are probably nothing. Foil Lightning Bolt. Borderless. People are always gonna play with Lightning Bolt in some form. So yeah, it's gonna be something. And then we got Secret of the Way. That's probably nothing. And then we got Phyrexian Tyranny. Bloodforge Axe. Anguish Unmaking. Oh my god, a foil Borderless Cavern of Soul. This is amazing. This is an amazing Borderless card that we pulled. This is probably the best land of the set. I would say up there as the best card of the set. People think it's Imperial Seal. I think it's underrated or overrated. I think this card's underrated. I would put Cavern of Souls in every single one of my commander decks. It's just a free land spot because your commander is going to have a type, and there's probably going to be some creatures in your deck with the same type, so it's not just for commander. And even if it's just for your commander, it's still as colorless. So all around is just amazing card, and get a foil Borderless version of this, and it's gonna have a good time. All right, we got last pack. What are we gonna get? Probably an Anguish, but here we got the Quasi Draft Chaff. Really, I don't know why they put Draft Chaffs in collector boosters. Who cares? The whole pile is probably worth like $3, and no one really gonna care. All right, we got Monastery Swiss Sphere, Rakdos Canarium, another Monastery Swiss Sphere, and a Celestina Sanctuary. Those are our Borderless common and commons. We got Guided Passage. I don't know what this does. Surreal the top card of your library. Nothing too crazy. Oh, we got Renin 6. That's I think that's the first time we pulled in all 6 collector boosters. So that's unfortunate, but hey, well, at least we got one. Borderless too. Renin 6. Amazing card. I think Commander, I don't see it that much in Commander, but in Modern, all the time. All right. Nothing much to say. Renin 6, way better than Renin 7. Wow. Okay, so we didn't get an Anguish this time. Alina the Duskgrows. I'll take it. It's way better than Anguish, and it's not an Anguish. So we got that going for us, which is nice. And then we got Kolkhan Command, foil Borderless, worthless card probably, and a board token. All right, so far I think we did pretty well. No seal. That's too bad. But let me look at all the mythics that we pulled, which we got Renin 6, Cavern of Souls, Remember, we opened 2 boxes. We got Elena. And that's all the mythics we got from the Borderless. And then the mythics we pull here is a Monetary Mentor. And we got Elena and Calidor. So, yeah, the mythics trading for two boxes, 8 packs. Not very nice. But, hey, maybe these 6 Anguish can turn into something nice. Right, we got to send it back to Wizard. Hopefully they don't just give us draft shafts in return. But even draft shafts at this point, probably better than Anguish. All right, thank you very much for joining me. Next time, opening the last 2 of my case. I didn't get any texture foils yet. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully I pull one. All right, stick around. I'll show you what I pull next time.